An Ethiopian airliner, a Swiss airport and a co-pilot who hijacked his own plane in flight. Seeking political asylum in Switzerland, he'd waited for the captain to go to the toilet, locked himself in the cockpit, then called air traffic control while the captain hammered on the door. This is a recording of the air-to-ground conversation.
Do you know if we'll get the asylum in time? We need asylum or assurance that will not be transferred to the Ethiopian government.
We are waiting on that information.
The plane began its journey in Addis Ababa and then flew north as planned, heading up to Rome. But instead, the co-pilot diverted it to Switzerland, intent on seeking asylum there. Both Italian and French fighter jets were scrambled to escort the hijacked plane. This flight tracking app shows the actual route taken. You can clearly see the plane going round and round Geneva before landing. Once on the ground, the co-pilot let himself out of the cockpit window using an emergency rope. The Swiss police were waiting and sprang into action, promptly arresting him on suspicion of air piracy. The 200 passengers and crew were escorted off unharmed. Ethiopian officials are now investigating. They say security is tight at both the airport in Addis Ababa and in flight. They say the hijacker's behaviour makes no sense. It's not the first Ethiopian airliner to be hijacked. This one crashed into the Indian Ocean in 1996. But security experts say it's not all about terrorism.
We need to focus on the broader threats to aviation, and therefore we need to start to look at people's intent, not just whether or not they're carrying prohibited items.
The hijacked passengers have since reached their destination in Rome. Although none were harmed, their ordeal has been described as terrifying. Frank Gardner, BBC News.